sit right here. Hi everyone, so I'm setting off my paint, the colors that I need right here in this aluminum foil, so that when I finish using it, I can just throw it away. Don't have to worry about the mess and cleaning up. Now I'm gonna dip it in and paint the other side of the tiger. So I'm just starting off with all blues right now. And then Sussy's on the top. Move him a little bit so I can paint the bottom. Do you take it up the keister every once in a while? I don't know what you mean. Can you explain that, please? Hi. Hi, Bogdan. Anyways, here's the blue and painting it on. This is magnetized. Sussy is magnetized on his head. I was gonna buy a stronger magnet because sometimes this one tips off. I believe the ear is blue as well, so might as well gonna paint that one blue. And we'll see if we can finish this tonight. Maybe. The hardest one I think to paint is probably going to be, hold on, get paint the eyes. The eyes is probably gonna be hard. That one in. So I did do half of his body. I was like, okay, let me see if it's going to work out. I'm a little bit nervous when it comes to painting because, to be completely honest, it's not my forte. Painting is not my strongest suit. And I get nervous when it comes to painting. But I tried it out and it doesn't look too bad, so I'm pretty happy with the result on one side. Now I had to do the other side, and the trick is to match it up. And then we're just gonna paint in, and then we're gonna pencil in later. Obviously, this is the eyeball, so you're gonna have the eyelid, the eye fold around it later. So of course, just a trick is having all your color palette in an aluminum foil, so when you're done, you can just throw it away and don't have to worry about any mess. Or you can put it on a paper plate and throw it away as well. The less cleanup, the better. So here we are, just relaxing and painting and taking our time and enjoying the process. So far, I'm only using this brush because I'm painting the whole entire base. Let's see who we got. Hello, Nayan and Naruto. Oh, speaking of Naruto, stay there. Guess what I got? Dun 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 dun! Hi! The sculpture, oh, it's paper mache. On my channel, on the shorts, you can see that I was building up the structure of the tiger. And then also on the other live, I did continue with that. And it's basically a lot of aluminum foil. You can always like structure everything with aluminum foil or construction paper. And as long as you have a solid structure, then you can paper mache over it. So I paper mache over it, and then after that I did a little other paper mache structure. The basic paper mache is glue and paper towel paper, any soft paper, and then you kind of cover your structure with it. And then after that, I mixed up joint compound, which is one of those mixture for the walls, joint compound, and then what else? Glue again, and then there was some other stuff. Oh, and then toilet paper, because toilet paper is extra soft, and then you blend it up and you make it into this mixture, and then you just rub over it, and it's really good. But yeah, like in the other live, I did explain that, and I am going to, after I finish this project, of course, I am going to make a long form with all the details so that if you want to make this yourself, you can. Now this one is big, but if you make a smaller one, it's gonna be easier. It takes a lot of time to do a big one. But I was feeling like, hey, Sassy needs a friend, right? Sassy needs a friend, so I had to make the tiger as well. Hi Alice. Nayan, hello. I think I'm not gonna do the bottom because it's kind of hard to see. Once everything dries off, then I'll flip it upside down, which means I guess this would need another day. Oh well. First, I'm just painting the base blue. I like this color blue because it's bright. And just to let you know, there is a dipper, which inside the tiger has a little hole right there. That's the cup area, and you can put things in it. In which case, I'm planning to make it into like a plant pot. You know, because he's always knocking over plants. Oh, this is not a lion. This is a tiger for... Thank you, Alistair. But this is a tiger Derpy from K-pop Demon Hunters. Take a look. Oops, I guess I should paint that ear. One moment. But yeah, after I finish this project, I will make you guys a long form so you can follow along. But already on the live, the other live, I already did it on the other live. I just have to put the videos together. It does take a long time to put the video together. That's why it's the last thing to do after the painting and all the good stuff is done. See, I just finished last night at 1:30 in the morning, which is why I'm having a pimple right now. I'm having a pimple right now because I stayed up so late last night finishing putting this tutorial together. This guy is on the tutorial. Much easier to do than this guy. So if I have to start anywhere with structures, I'll start with this guy. Okay, magnetize there. Okay, there we go. Let's see who we have. Yep. I have some question. What brushes do you use? Well, I use all kind of brushes. I'm not sure if you guys shop at Daiso or not, but I found very good paint brushes for Daiso. Okay, so I just separated my brushes into skinny, medium, and then large brushes. Skinny, medium, and large. And this is a container from Daiso as well. If you shop at Daiso, if you live in the States. I mean, Daiso is made in Japan, so maybe in Japan as well. Right now, I am using the flat medium brush just to paint the body. Once again, you guys, painting is a process. And like I said, to be completely honest, it is not my forte. I struggle with painting. But how I overcome that is just taking my time, listening to good music, and just relax. Now the base is the one that I like the most because there's no pressure. It's just one solid color, right? But then when you get into the detail of like, oh, the stripes, where does it go? What color should I use? That's when it gets hard. But right now, I'm enjoying this part because this is the easiest part. I will sub. Do you have lots of brushes? Modern sizes. I have bigger brushes for walls. Do you want to see those brushes? Oh, how many hours? This is crazy. I don't know. It takes a long time. I didn't count the hours. I did not count the hours because I wasn't intending to like sell this. I'm just making this for myself, right? So when you make something for yourself, it's a process and you're not worry about the time too much. But I'm gonna say for each of the project, give yourself a week, maybe 2, to finish. Bye, Nayan. Have a good day. Okay, time to paint the booty part. A little bit. If we can get in there. A little bit only, because later on I'm gonna go and turn him upside down when he is completely dried off and paint his bottoms. Probably need more paint. All right, getting more paint now. It's running out. Okay, that brown first, and then getting more paint out. Oh man, a little bit tight up in here. All right, got my paint bucket, and then gonna take this out and scoop out some more blue paint for our body. Then I got my painting stick, mix it around a little bit, drop some paint on the bottom. Some more. And I'll see if that's enough. Keep this popsicle stick on the side just in case you need it again. Okay, back to painting. And then go squishing because there's holes ish, like dented part that you need to cover up. Just dab it in. Do the face. Oh, do the face already. That's good. Ooh, don't fall down. Don't fall down. Front a little bit. Nice. Okay, a little bit right there. Dab it in a little bit more. That should be good. Getting in the white spaces. Covering it up. Okay. Then going into our stripes. Yeah. First, color around the rims a little bit. I'm gonna leave the inside white. The pot, or the plant pot, or it could be a pencil holder, or both. But just painting the rims right here blue. All right, let's see what we should do. The first step is I like to do the shadows of the fur. So you have the fur that's blue, and then it drops a shadow right here. A little bit of like in between a dark blue and this blue, so the medium grade. And then I'm gonna go around and paint those. And then I'm just gonna follow the same kind of format and hope for the best. Hope for the best. Okay, time to mix up some colors. So I'm done with this. I'm gonna put it into a cup with water so that it doesn't dry off. See that? This water in here. All right. Some more of this. Oh, so much paint. Yep. Okay, so my blue stick from earlier. There we go. Rub it off. The drippage. Put it to the side somewhere. Over there. Okay, here's a dark blue, but it's too dark. So I want to lighten it up with the light blue. So I'm mixing these two colors together to get the middle color as a shadow. Shadow for the fur. And the stick for this that I used earlier. then put it off to the side. So, okay, now the challenge is to achieve the same color. Because I already did it before, right? Now I just have to match the other side. That's a challenging part. Okay. Move the tiger to the side a little bit. Okay. Now I have these colors that I had to mix up. The mixing stick. I can use this one again right here. Alright, here I have my light blue. You can see it. Light blue and darker blue. And I'm gonna get the shade in between. Hopefully. That looks close enough, I think. It looks close enough. Let's shade this in. Okay, there we go. Put it to the side. Then wipe my finger. Ugh. All right. Bringing the tiger back. Here we go. We need that color over to the other side. So I'm gonna use a few sponges. These are makeup sponges that you can find at CVS or Walgreens. Triangular parts. I save them by cutting off the pieces so that I don't use all of them at once. So let me see which part did I use. I think I used that one right there. Okay. Tap it in. And then what I'm gonna do first is match it. I forgot there's a light part over here. Match this one over here. And then see, I can't see it, so I have to face it my way. I would say it's looking pretty close to the color. Okay, symmetrical, basically. And I'll bring it back up for you guys to see. Oh, that's kind of like an eyebrow right there. I would have to say, okay. Okay. So there you go, the color matches, so that's a win. That's good news. Bring it back a little bit so we can see a little bit better. There we go. Okay, and then now I'm gonna mash that and I'm put Sussy away for a second. Just to let you guys know though, Sussy is made out of polymer clay. And I wasn't about to do Derpy as a polymer clay because that would waste a lot of clay. So since he is a much bigger guy, I decided to make a structure out of him instead. Now I wanted to achieve an organic look. So when I do my shadow stripe, I want to make sure that it doesn't look like a line necessarily, that it has a fur effect, you know? And then I have on the neck area, maybe you can turn your around. Maybe you can see it this way. Like that? Okay, there we go. I know he has one on the shoulder. Now we look at the other side. Ah, itchy. Drink some water first. Okay. So we look at the other side. We have this guy going like that. So just going in like some off pattern. These are just shadows, really. Okay, so we're gonna try our best. I know it goes big and then it gets smaller. That's the idea. It seems like it starts this way. There. Not too bad, not too bad. Always nerve-wracking when it comes to painting. But you know, painting is not that bad because if you mess up, you can always paint over it. Right? Okay, here's another shadow going over the thigh. Shadow, shadow, going over the thigh. Let me look to see if it's okay. Ready to fix anything. There we go. I don't want to make it look like a line, so trying to be as organic as possible. Hi there, Danish Vanilla? I'm not sure I'm saying it right. Vanny. Danish Vanny? Hi. Trying to paint Derpy here. As you can see, he is on a either on a plate or a paper, or in this case is aluminum, so if I want to turn him, it's easier, right? It has to be on something. Plus, it catches the paint, so less mess for your table. Okay, so more to go. Now on the back side, which is over here, at the thigh, just a little bit of shadow. Go, that. Not too bad. Yeah, this is Derpy. Oh, I gotta show you since you're new. You just got in. This, you know this, right? That's Sussy. He's made out of polymer clay. His tutorial is already up. I made that yesterday night. And I didn't sleep until like 2 o'clock, which is why I'm having a zit right now. Anyways, he's magnetized and it goes on top of the tiger. So then him and the tiger are besties. They're best friends forever. Hi Alice. Danish is new. He just got in. I think he's a he. So I'm just showing him Sussy right here. But I had to bring him down. I don't want him to fall off or anything because the magnet is not completely strong. So taking him out first, putting him there. Okay, where am I at? Okay, stripes. We just did those stripes right there. And then going in to see if there's any more stripes that we need to do. Seems like the leg needs some striping. Okay, the thighs at least. Okay, remember, just as organic as possible. There is no reference image right now for me. And the reference images are not that great, sadly. So I can't see much. So most of this you just have to make it up yourself. Guessing game is a guessing game, but at least the shadow is done already. Okay, the next part is, let me show you. Next part, we are going to do the whites. So this is not really white, it is a light blue. So you're taking this blue, the base blue, and you mix it with white to achieve a lighter blue. And then after that, you add in just a sprinkle piece, a little bit of white to make a more highlighted effect. So that's what I'm gonna do. Take the color here, the base color, and mix it with white. So I'm gonna bring this to the side now. Bring the paint palette over. And if my paint is not completely dried yet, let's see if it is or not. I think still good. Okay, this is not dry yet, so it's great to have. I just want to let you know that I am using wall paint, mural paint to paint this guy. But you can absolutely use acrylic paint to paint him. It's just that wall paint, it doesn't dry as fast. From my experience, it lasts longer. It takes longer to dry. But acrylic paint dries so fast that you have to refill and just redo your color. You have to do it very fast. You had a fast pace, and yeah, you can't really take your time that much. But for smaller paint project, great. It's just for this guy, and especially for the convenience of like not having to mix it up so many times. That is great. Do you have a question? Let me see. Yeah, Derpy is indeed great, and look at his tongue, right? The goal is to get to the face, but I don't think we'll get to the face today. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see. Okay, so I'm looking for the white color-ish. My sponge. All the good ones are used already. Oh, down here. Maybe this one. Okay. Well, I'll use the other side. I use the other side. This one's already used. Okay. Alright, dipping it in. Oh, it's drying. It's drying. Probably to mix it again. Okay, I spoke too soon. But it did last for a long time though. Okay, striping it. First, I have the cheeks from here. The stripe from this cheek is more white in the middle and then thin out. In the middle, bigger, and then thinning it out. So there's two of them right there. So blotch, can you see that? Blotch right there. And then skinny out. Like that. Okay. Same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna start on this right here. That's the middle. And then skinny out. Skinny. Skinny out. That looks so cool. All right. It makes the process and everything, all your hard work, worthwhile when things are coming out right. Okay, but I do have to mix the colors again because I spoke too soon and it dried off. You have to understand that the other side, it's the left side, that was an hour ago. And so when I do the right side, an hour ago, so an hour now, after the paint dries off. I think some of it can still be saved. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a new aluminum foil. Yeah, aluminum foil, and get me a new canvas base to work with. Why not? Okay. A new paint palette. Okay. White and blue. White and blue. Here's my white. I already have my blue from over there, so I'm sure I can just bring it over a little bit. Do I have a white stick from previous? Yes. White stick. Yep. Okay, there we go. A little bit more. Put my stick away. Scrape it off. Old napkins? Yeah, the old napkin's dirty. Okay, so I'll just let you know that if you don't have this spongy thingy, you can always use cotton balls. That will work as well. But then this one is cleaner. You don't have like those lint rolly pieces from the cotton. Okay, closing that. And then my blue from my previous blue. Scraping that because I don't want to waste. Oh, that's not enough from the previous blue. All right, always gotta bring out more paint. Oh well. My paint. Don't want to do too much. I gotta see. Let's see if that works out. Light blue, super light. So I'm gonna say that I need more white. More white. Dirty finger again. See, Derpy is so cute. Every moment he makes, and when he is sad and being silly. Oh yes, and he also is very caring toward the main character. The sub-main character, the second main character, his owner. Somebody said that he looks like a lion as well. Like the guardian lion in the Chinese tradition. So the lion that guards the front gate. So in a way, Derpy is a guardian. Mixing this again. Yeah, I just want really light blue. I think I went too much on the blue, so I need to add more white. Okay, I think that is pretty close, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Wipe my hand again. Luckily for me, I got enough of these napkins so that when I dirty my hand, I can always wipe them. Okay. Not to say that my table don't have any mess. There are some paint, but at least with these table covers, the aluminum foil, the mess is less. just made myself another mess. There we go. Okay, time for fun. Bringing this over. We'll need some white later on as well. Bringing over, we need to do the stripes now. Using this one from previously. And putting in these white parts. We already did it from the other cheeks. And then over here, over there, and over there. Okay, here we go. So matching the stripe from over here, starting off with the middle because on this one the middle is bigger, and then after that it decreases and gets smaller. There. Okay. And then the next one is like right here. Now, you're not really trying to make it the same, right? But just referencing it, okay, it should somewhat match, but it doesn't have to be the same. So whenever you could, you try to hide it so that you are not copying from your previous work. Because in nature, these things are organic. They're not meant to be symmetrical and same. Over here too. The top side is start big and then it gets smaller, smaller, and smaller. And we know that his legs has some stripes going to the side, as you see over here. Stripe going that side, horizontally on both. So we'll do that same as well on this one. Okay, so we have a message. Let's see. Derpy's so cute when he's laying on the building. Oh yes, I see that picture with the bird on his head, silly eyes at the end of the movie. Very true. That is a very nice image. Now, if you can draw that, that would be nice. Can you draw that, Danish? Or maybe a little bit of it? If you try drawing it, I would like to post it on my wall. Speaking of wall, if you guys haven't been to this channel, let me show you my wall. I'll show you my wall. Gotta undo this. There we go. Here's my wall. Somebody did that. And I'm looking for more volunteers to do drawings for my wall. That's the Saja Boy stamp on the tutorial stamp as well. Tutorial, everything is right there in tutorial. These things I drew, yeah. And then, La Boo Boo. All right, put you guys back. Like I said, if you guys end, in the end, you guys do end kind of drawing, feel free to contribute it. I'm happy to see it. You can connect with me on my social media. I have TikTok and Instagram. So anything that you use, I pretty much check all of them. I get notifications, so it's not like I can close my eyes and not see it. So yeah, Instagram or IG, connect with me, send me your artwork, and I'll post it on my wall or I share it on my stories. I'm going to do a stripe on the leg. Maybe that. Okay. Maybe you can do. This space is like missing a stripe, so I'm just gonna do a stripe right there. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Also, come back. right here on the booty. Maybe I'll do like, trying to make it make sense a little bit. Make it make sense. Okay. Something like that. Something like that. And then the back leg. To see what kind of message we have first. How do you show me your drawings? You connect with me. You go to TikTok or Instagram. Send me a message. Send me the drawing that you do, or you can email me. Whichever one works. But usually I see that people just send it through Instagram or TikTok. And my bio has everything, all the connection. But it's very easy to remember as well. It's the channel's username, JRRX Art, A-R-T. So JRRX A-R-T. Okay. On this side. Let's go. Okay, got that stripe, and then let's get the other stripe. All right, there we go. All right, you guys, we have this right here, which is the mid-tone, and then after that, we're gonna add a little bit of white for the highlight. Should I add it now? Okay, I'll add it now. Okay, the whites. Let me see if the other side, if we can still use that white. I think we can. That's the old white. And it's not completely dried off yet, so we can still use it, hopefully. Okay. Rubbing this off so that I can use it again on the white. Ah, oh, my fingers are so dirty. Okay, fun little highlight magic. Let's go. Here we go. Got that cheek right there. Dab a little bit of highlight, only a little bit, okay? A little bit, so that it can pop up. That's it, just a little bit. And it gives it a lot of dimension when you add that highlight on the top. Doesn't it pop out a little bit more? That's so cool, isn't it? Okay. Ooh. I am loving it. Kind of like ocean, in a way. No. A little bit. A little dab dab. Oh, you're drawing Derpy right now. How cool. Yeah, do that. That would be great. And do this a little bit. How's that look? Okay. And a little bit. Hopefully not too much. side needs it a little bit too. Ooh. White. Yeah, Derpy is a nice guy. Hi, Pet Food. Thanks for tuning in. Hi, Sophie. think we're good with the highlight right there. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of the highlight on the tail. Because the tail needs some love too. Very nice, just a little bit. And raise it up so that I can see it better. All right, the highlight is done. Okay, the next part is, let's go back over here to see what we're supposed to do. Okay, so within our stripe, we have the dark blue. The dark blue right here. And it's not just like a shade darker, but it's 2 times dark. So somehow I had to create that darkness right there. Okay, let me show you the colors that we're trying to achieve. So this is the original dark blue, but what we're trying to achieve is, I can't move you too much, is this color right here, down here, which is a tad darker than this one. So we need to add something to this color to make it a tad darker. And let's look at our color wheel. First, I got some messages. Derpy is always so cute. Yes, that's right, Danish. Yes. Yeah, thank you so much, Sophie. It's really, I'm blessed that it's coming out nicely, because whenever it comes to like painting, I always get very nervous. I do. 20% left of battery. I need to go charge you guys. All right, guys, I need to charge you guys. I'm gonna bring the charger over. Give me a moment. Get over there, go to the back. There you go, we have to move you closer to the port. Let's go. Move some of these away. Whenever I work, I always like get everything so messy, because like everything is everywhere. Not enough space, you know? There's never enough space. Okay, here he goes. Gotta charge you in before you guys die on me. All right, good. Okay, coming back over here, the color wheel. we were talking about how to make this blue darker. Okay, so it's kind of like a blue violet. Okay, the other one, the other blue, that's more of a true blue right there, right? So we have this color right here. And then usually, let's go back to Christmas colors, like red and green. You see that's red and green, right? The opposite colors in the color wheel. That's why they go together really well. And when you mix red and green together, you get a really dark color. So that's how it works for opposite colors. So opposite of blue, you go all the way down. Well, we're talking about blue violet, more like that. Go all the way down. And it's in between this color right here. Let's take a look. I have a yellow. It is. Now I can look at that color wheel. So in between blue. Ooh, I thought it was red before. Oh, what happened? So it's like yellow. Opposite of blue is yellow. Yellow orange is what we're looking for. There you go. I wasn't crazy after all. Okay. So opposite of blue, either one of these blue, you get like these two colors, which is a yellow orange type of color. So if you mix a yellow orange together with the blue, you achieve a darker blue. That's the idea. Okay. Hi, Clary. All right, so now, let me go back. Not enough space on here, but we're gonna make space for our dark blue. So we only need a little bit of the yellow orange, not too much. Okay. Reuse my stick. One more. That should be enough. Got a yellow, and then we need the red. Did I put the red somewhere? Hopefully I still have it. I had it. It's like, oh, there you go. I found it. Okay. First, the yellow. So we want yellow. We want a yellow orange as indicated over here. Yellow orange. So a little bit of red, right? Yellow orange. So yellow and a little bit of red. And we don't want to do too much at all. My new stick. Because it's just a tad bit to just make it darker. Ooh. A little stringy. Throw it that way. Okay. Put that off to the side. Closing that off. Oh, black, you could use black, but in art, my teacher always tell me, my professor, my teacher always tell me, avoid dark black at all possible costs. You know, that would be the last thing that you do because black just kills off all colors. So that should be the last thing that you do. You try to achieve a dark color without using black. But if you have to, then you just do that. You just use a little pinch. Oh, I have a stick right here. Just a little bit. Scrape that off. There's my yellow orange. And mix that, take a little bit of that. Well, I don't want my red to be contaminating with that. First I close it off. Take this color and mix it with that dark blue. Let's go. So our goal is just get it a tad darker. That's it. But if you mix in a lot of the yellow orange, then it'll turn your blue into a sage green color. So you try not to do that. Okay, let's take a look. Pretty cool, right here. If you can see this, let me just take this other stick out so that it doesn't mess us up. Okay, stick and stick and stick. Okay. So if you take a look at this right here, this is the original blue. It's brighter. You can barely see it, but it's brighter. And then when you mix that with the yellow orange, it toned it down a little bit more. So not so vibrant of a blue. It's a dimmer blue. Okay, so that one is good to go. All right, getting our Derpy back because everyone misses Derpy. So here, hi Derpy. So Derpy's back. Chris says yes, Derpy is so cute. Yes, he is. I too avoid black and white color in my painting. Yes, that's it. Speaking like a true artist. You know you're an artist when you are trying to avoid certain colors, yes. But dark, black is not, it's not the enemy. But we just need to know how to use it properly, that's all. Dennis, you already draw Derpy? I would be excited to see it. After the session's over, I would love to see it. I would check my message. Where did you send it to anyways? Did you send it to my TikTok or do you send it to my IG? Okay. Let's see. Did I use this one? I wonder. I think I used this one. Probably did. Or did I use the other one? Or did I use this one? Well, it looks like it's this color. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do the stripes now. The stripe over the highlight. The cheeks first, I see. And also know that when you get to the end, it's like a tail as well. Make it a little bit more stripy. There you have that one. Okay, now if you wanted to fade in a little bit more, you use like another clean, what do you call this thing again? A spongy sponge. And just dab it so that, but so far I would say that if you leave it this way, it's perfectly fine. But I did dab all of my other patterns already, so I want to keep it the same. So like if you dab like so, you just smudge it a little bit. Don't have to overdo it. Don't want to ruin my white. Go in with that white part again because I accidentally smudged it off. Boing, 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 boing. I did mess up that part. A little bit. There we go. Okay, a little bit better. All right, going back to our stripes. Here we go. We need that other stripe over there. TikTok? Okay. I will check that. Thanks for drawing it. Make sure that you sign your name because every artwork needs to be signed. Signed and date. Because somebody else might steal it and claim it as their own, right? Always sign your paper. There you go. Another stripe done, and we're continuing it. John Gomez, hi John Gomez. Nice to see you here. And Dennis, you're coloring it? Awesome, amazing. Oh, we have another message. After your live, can you please give me your honest opinion on my paint? Let's see, it's posted and help me understand how I did because I don't know. It was random colors and random places on the canvas. Okay, yeah, just send it to me on TikTok or IG and let me know. Yeah. So with the stripe, what you want to do is like the inside and then fading out into a line. That's what we're trying to do. And there are certain things that we are avoiding. Let me show you what that is. Okay, take a look at this. It looks too much like a line, and we don't want it to look like a line at all. So in that case, you take a clean, this is clean because it's dried already, and just like blotch it so that it's a little bit more organic because once again, it is a fur. His body is a fur, it shouldn't be a line, okay? So fur coming out, trying to get that effect right there. Dabbing in, dabbing in. Yeah. Why is there a hole? Good one. Okay. Okay. Well, I did mention it, but okay. I'll show you guys the idea now. Why is there a hole? Okay. Well, let's see. I have a bunch of, let's say, pencils. Okay. These are my drawing pencils. You got 6B, 8B, and so on. Okay. Right. And then I'm gonna add flowers into it, make it into like a plant pot, and at the same time, pencil. That. And since you're new, John Gomez, take a look. Here's a special thing for Derpy. You see on top of his head? That's a magnet. And now he has a friend. Originally for this design, I was thinking about putting a pot, a plant pot on the side. and then making it into like a pencil holder on the side. But then I was thinking, just make it all inclusive. He has a very big back. Why not make use of it, you know? Why not make it into a plant, right? So I think that would be more useful for him as this big guy with a big back, might as well. So that's my idea. Okay, back to painting. See if I miss any messages. Is it made from clay? Is it pencil holder? Yes, pencil holder and flower as well. I cannot wait to show you guys the final product though. Once this is all done, it will be a plant pot and pencil holder. Derpy at service, yes. Now this one is made from kind of clay. It's paper mache. And then I added joint compound mixture in. Take a look. There's some of that too. Very, very cool things. I have a lot of plans to do with this channel, so if you stay tuned, you will see a lot more artwork. I have massive ideas in here. The next one is for Demon Slayer coming out. Can't wait to see that because I have some special plan for it. I do. Okay, anywho, moving on with our painting. All right, stripes over here. I just dropped that. Okay. Look at that. Isn't it coming together? Oh man. I cannot wait to do the face. The face and the tongue. Oh, that would be so amazing. I don't think we'll have time to do the face today though, because I gotta eat. Make some food. I like Derpy. He's a nice guy. Derpy is such a nice character. He's like your best friend. Okay, so there's that stripe. Let's go. Dun, dun. Dun. Almost done with that one. Let's see. I'm adding the details. Good job, Danish. Like and subscribe. Oh, thank you, you guys. Thank you. I'm really trying to build this channel up, and I have so many ideas. Like, my brain's gonna explode. I gotta get them out. I am an artist as well. I do watercolor paintings and charcoal painting. Charcoal painting is my favorite. And watercolor, that is hard. I'm gonna have to say that is hard. So good job. Hi, John Gomez. Now, since you're speaking about charcoal, let me show you a charcoal drawing. Okay, I gotta get this off of you. You guys are currently on top of this thingamajiggy. Show you. Okay. Here's my charcoal drawing of Sussy. He's also on the tutorial. There. And then, since we're already here, take a look at this other Derpy as well. Okay. And then another Derpy. Derpy. We're gonna have a lot of them, but this is probably the last Derpy project that I'm having. Okay, let's see. Bring you guys back down. Yep. Don't go nowhere. Still. Whoosh. There we go. Let's see what we got. Thank you for the compliment. Okay, let's move on with our drawing. Okay. Another Derpy, yes. Endless Derpy. He should, you know what? He should have his own spin-off show. That would be great. I wrote Derpy and Sussy there, and I'm done adding the detail. That's good. Don't you guys agree that Derpy should have his own spin-off show? And I say, call it Derpy and Friends. I think we are done. No, we're not done with the stripes yet. I forgot the most important part. Okay, well, everything is important. I'm gonna put him in here so that he has a hiding spot. But, okay. The toesies. The leg needs some black as well. Well, not black. Dark blue. That's what we're calling it. Okay. Oh, thank you. I am not okay. I think myself as okay. I work hard. I try really hard with everything that I do. I come up with the idea first, and then I try to execute it. And I do get nervous though, in all honesty. Painting doesn't come easy for me. But if I just have patience and just take my time, most of the time it comes out into something. Like that. Oh, there's another one right here. I do really well with drawing. I would say I can draw pretty darn well, right? But painting, I get nervous. I get nervous when it comes to painting. And especially more nervous when it comes to watercolor. Because there's no correction. There's very room for a mistake on that one. But that's why you yourself have to be extra talented in order to know how to control the watercolors. So props to that. Let's get that leg. Sussy, goodbye. show you this guy. It's not too heavy, okay? Let's see how much pound he weighs. We're gonna have to measure him. At the end of this, let's see how much he weighs. This big guy. And let's see who gets the correct answer. Alright, you guys think about that. I'll survey your answer in a second. But let me finish. I need to concentrate on this one. Right. Let's see how he looks overall. I'm gonna get you guys ready here. Okay. Turn you around, okay? Take you off the cord first. Let me see if I have any messages before I turn it around. You are the best derpy sculpture painter. Thank you. I think I will leave for a moment. Oh, don't go nowhere else. Oh, you gotta send the picture. We gotta wait to see how much Derpy weighs. My favorite color is yellow gold. I like gold. And I like red as well. Okay, 780 grams. Let's see in terms of pounds. All right, everybody, we have to survey this, okay? Okay, by the way, look at all the mess. Look at all the mess. I gotta throw these all away. But surveying first, take a look at Derpy, all right? How much does he weigh in pounds? I would have to do the face on another day. How many pounds does this guy weigh? Okay, you take a look at him. All right. I'm gonna turn you around. Okay. And then I'm gonna pick him up. Let's see how can I pick him up. Okay. Here's me picking him up with 2 hands. Okay. And then don't touch nothing. Woo. Okay. Then I'm gonna pick him up with 1 hand. Okay, so with 1 hand, this is how it feels. Okay. Of course, we still need to paint the bottom. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna put him on a scale. So, guesses, please. Let me see. Let me write down to see who have guesses for today. No. Writing down our guesses. Oh, here's my Derpy stamp. I just write on the back. Oh no, not gonna. Don't want to waste that. Do I have any paper? Using this. Okay. All right, guys. We're voting right now. All right. Let's see what you guys' votes are. Going up. Okay, we have Love in Philippines. Philippines. Vote for 2 pounds. Okay. And you got Pat Fu. Vote for 1 pound. And John Gomez. Voting for 12 pounds, right? Am I correct? You're voting for 12 pounds? We have very far numbers. 2, 1, 12. And Artesian Lover, 1.8 pounds. Artesian Lover has 1.8 pounds for the weights. And then Love in Philippines, are you changing your answer to less than a pound? Or you want to keep your vote as 2 pounds? Hi, Simone. I'm not sure if I'm going to go live tomorrow. I want to, though. Let's keep that in my mind, okay? If I'm going live, it's not at this time because I have to go to the gym. Gotta work out. But if I go live, it will be like really, really late at night. Okay, so Love in Philippines is changing the answer to less than 1 pound. Okay, so now I'm gonna get out the scale and measure our dude. Okay, be right back. Alright guys, coming back for ya. Simone, hi. Do you want to vote before we close off the survey? We want to see how much this Derpy weighs. It's a paper mache guy. We have time for you to cast your votes before we close this live. Okay. Artistic genius, thank you. Okay, Simone, we need your vote though. We have this bucket for him to sit in, and I have 2 scales. So just in case one is messing up, we have another one. Okay? So Simone, I need your answer. If not, we are going to weigh him. Okay. All right. Maybe I can turn you guys around so you can see it yourself, huh? Turn it on first. Should I vote too? I want to vote. But then it's not fair, I know, because I'm holding this guy. He feels like 4 pounds. I'm gonna vote for 4 pounds. So my name is Valerie, and I am going to vote for 4 pounds. Okay. Changing the unit to pounds. Okay, and then there's this other one too. All right, you guys, the moment of truth. Putting him there. Tear to 0, and we are in pounds. Okay, we are in pounds. Take the derp and put him in there on the side. Ah, guy, come on, fat guy, get in there. Okay, we need a bigger holder. Be right back with a bigger holder. All right, Simone, you still have time to cast your votes as I get another container, okay? Coming back. Okay, this one should do the trick. It's pretty big. Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, clear that tear. All right, 0. Okay, Derpy, here we go. Big guy. You need to be able to fit into this bucket, okay? Okay, there you go, stable. 2.4 pounds. Oh my God, I went over. And, okay, let's see our votes right here. Okay. So it looks like Artesian Lover is the closest. But we'll have to check on the other scale just in case that one has some discrepancy. All right, we're gonna check the other scale just in case. Off. Whoop, over here. On. Ounces. Change the unit to pounds. Is that pounds? This is old. I think that's pounds right there. Yeah, very old stuff at the moment. Sorry, guys. Put that bucket in. And tear. Okay. Put the Derpy in. Big guy. Stable. And it is 2.4 pounds. All right, thank you guys for guessing. Very good. I was way off, and yeah, you know, even with me holding it really felt like 4 pounds. It felt definitely like 4 pounds. So congratulations, Tijan Lover, you are the closest one. So which means that you won something. If you send me a message on TikTok or IG with your email address, well, given that you live in the United States, okay, because I cannot send anything too far. I'll send you a surprise. I'll send you a surprise. Let's just say that, okay? So just if you live in the States, it has to be in the United States, not Canada. I'll send you something, okay? Yay, Artesian Lover. Good job. Good job. My fingers. So blue and dirty. I gotta go clean up. Yeah, so Artesian Lover, what do you have to say? Do you live in the United States? Am I able to send you something? From India. Okay, I'll still send you something. Send me a message. And I'll email you something. How about that? I email you something. So you win. Hi, Amy. We about closed up the live. We were guessing how much this guy weighs. I was holding it physically, and I thought it weighed 4 pounds. It felt pretty heavy. This guy is a big guy, right? So we were casting votes, and we have a scale as well to ensure, we have 2 scales, to ensure that our guesses are correct. We have a bunch of votes, and then Artesian Lover has 1.8 pounds, which is the closest to how much this guy weighs. He weighs 2.4, so Artesian Lover is the winner. I'll send you something. Since you don't live in the United States, I'll send you something digitally. But do send me a message on TikTok or IG so I can send you your rewards. Okay? Yeah. Okay, you guys have a good night. I'll see you next time. If I'm going live tomorrow, it will be very, very late at night. Right now it's 6 o'clock. I would probably go at 9 if I'm going at night. But usually I go live on Thursday. Thursday is when I go live. Yeah. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. This is great, and I thank you so much for painting with me. And I really enjoy the process and how this comes out. Painting is something that is very nerve-wracking for me. It sometimes gives me anxieties. Yep. Oh, gotta put our friend back. Now it's gonna be a complete set once Derpy is done. Okay, good night now. Bye. Thank you.